Well. Apparently, slow in the head fake Gimson wants to boo-hoo, whine, and cry about the British government passing their misogynistic laws over there in the UK. And somehow he got it in his retarded fuck ass head thinking that, oh, because they passed it in the UK, that automatically affects the United States. And when everybody told him about himself about this, he then wants to whine, cry, bitch, and moan about, oh, extradition treaties. It is clear to see this slow ass don't even know shit about how extradition treaties work. So here's a free lesson for this retarded fuck right here. I asked, how do extradition treaties work? Extradition treaties are agreements between two or more countries that establish the procedure and conditions under which one country, the requested state, will surrender a suspected or a convicted criminal to another country that requests the requesting state for persecution or punishment. These treaties help facilitate international corporations. Yeah, we get that part. In combating crime and ensuring that individuals cannot evade justice simply by crossing national borders. Now fake Gimson, you just now come across your first hurdle. Let's go back and read that last part. These treaties help facilitate international corporations in combating crime and ensuring that individuals cannot evade justice simply by crossing national borders. In other words, slow in the head fake Gimson, a crime must be committed in the UK in order for it to work. I'm not in the UK. MGTOWs are not in the UK. MGTOWs are in the US are not in the UK. And as I told you, retarded fuck ass before, the British government does not control the US. And unless we committed crimes in the UK, your ass don't got an argument. But then I turned around and asked this question. Here we go. Under this treaty, can a country arrest anyone from a different country that break their laws, even though the laws does not apply where that said person is at? And to break it down and slow in the head turn so fake Gimson can understand, what I said was, can a country arrest anyone from a country that's not the UK for breaking UK laws, even though the laws doesn't apply where they're at, which is the United States? Here's what it says.
Extradition treaties do not give a country the authority to arrest individuals in another country directly. Instead, these treaties facilitate the legal process for one country to request the extrad of an individual from another country, ensuring that due process is followed and respecting the sovereignty of each nation involved. Here's a breakdown to address some key aspects of your question. 1. Jurisdiction ***. A country cannot directly enforce its laws in another sovereign state. For example, if a person commits an act that is illegal in country A but is currently in country B, country A cannot simply send its police to arrest the person in country B. Country B must be involved in the process. 2. Extradition requests ***. When a person is accused of breaking the laws of country A but is physically present in country B, country A must submit an extradition request to country B under the terms of a pre-existing extradition treaty if one exists. The request must contain sufficient legal basis and evidence supporting the claim. 3. Dual criminality ***. Many extradition treaties require that the alleged offense be considered a crime in both the requesting and the requested countries. This principle is known as dual criminality. If the act in question is not illegal in country B, the extradition request is unlikely to be granted. 4. Review by the requested country ***. Once an extradition request is received, country B will review the request in accordance with its own legal system and the terms of the extradition treaty. Considerations may include the evidence provided, the nature of the offense, the legal protections afforded to the suspect, and any potential human rights concerns. 5. Grounds for denial ***. As mentioned previously, country B may have several grounds to deny an extradition request, such as if the offense is deemed political, or if the suspect may face unfair trial conditions, torture, or the death penalty. To summarize, while extradition treaties provide a framework for cooperation between countries in the pursuit of justice, they respect the sovereignty and legal systems of each country involved. No country can unilaterally enforce its laws or arrest individuals in another country without following the proper legal and diplomatic channels established by such treaties.
Now to debunk Faye Gibson's claims that because the misogyny is listed as terrorists and they arrested people in the UK, that's automatically going to affect anyone doing it in the United States. We're gonna highlight 2 of the reasons. 1, jurisdiction. 3, dual criminality. Keep in mind, Faye Gibson, the UK lost their control of the US after the Revolutionary War. So the US is not in the UK's jurisdiction. And 2, dual criminality. Only the UK passed that law. The United States has not. Therefore, by this reason by itself, guess what? Your hopes of hoping that MGTOWs get locked up for quote-unquote misogynistic terrorism falls flat on its ass. And no, little bitch, crying about it on YouTube is not going to change that fact. But I'm going to show you yet another example of situations like this. And shout out to JD Delay for this information. Don't worry, I'll put a link to it in my community tab. This right here is straight up crazy. The EU or the European Union thinks that they can arrest Elon Musk or Donald Trump for hate speech, even though the interview is not taking place anywhere in the European territories. But let's hear JD Delay out here.
Okay, so the European Union just warned Elon Musk against hate speech or anything that could be profane or provocative before he does this interview with Donald Trump that he has scheduled. And I feel like you're just inciting the dude at this point. I feel like he's made his position on free speech incredibly clear to y'all bitches. Dude is also really pro-Second Amendment, and those two kind of go hand in hand, and it's one of those things where if you want to F around, you can come and find out. Also did an implicit warning towards Donald Trump that they might arrest him if he were to say anything that could be considered like hateful. The digital enforcer wrote an open letter to the tech mogul Musk Monday ahead of the planned interview with former United States President Donald Trump to remind him of the EU's rules on promoting hate speech. Bitch, we're not in the EU. You can all the way go yourself. All fascist scumbags don't run nothing over here. Take that warning, wad it into a little ball, and pound it in your ass.
Yeah, you hear that, retarded fuck-ass Faye Gibson? The EU, the UK, or any of those other dumb countries don't run shit in the US. Get it through your dick-ass skull. What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? No, fake Gimson. What you gotta say now? All up on the British government's dick. Yeah, have several seats and shut the fuck up forever. I'm out this bitch. Later.